We've got sticks and players and a brawl here at Acadia. They've emptied the benches. And now the coaches are trying to get in the middle of it. This is ugly.
Absolutely ugly. Now, you may have already seen this video. It has been spreading across social media. A brawl here between members of the Acadia Axemen and the St. Francis Xavier University X-Men. This taking place in Wolfville, Nova Scotia. And as you see, multiple players and even the coaches from both teams got involved. This happened on Saturday evening, and up until this point, we didn't have many details on why the fight erupted in the first place. But this morning, we do have some new details. Let's go to Brett Ruskin right now, who is tracking this story for us today. So, Brett, walk us through some of the new details, if you will, that we're now learning.
Well, yeah, Michael, we originally thought that this was a particularly charged up game that led to this fight, but as accounts started coming out, we learned that there was far more to this brawl. So we have the St. Francis Xavier team, the players in white, who claim that players on the Acadia University team, the team in red, were using details from a past sexual assault to taunt the team. Now, the victim of the sexual assault is known by the players. It's not just general taunts, very specific taunts in this case. So we actually have a statement from one of the players who said yesterday, over the course of my 3-year AUS career, Atlantic University sport career, I have been challenged in dealing with insulting and derogatory comments on the ice pertaining to the shaming of a sexual assault survivor. It has taken an emotional toll on me, and it has been frustrating that one AUS hockey program in particular has elicited repeated on-ice comments directed towards me. Again, that's coming from a player from the coach of the St. Francis Xavier team. The coach saying, I feel this incident was very avoidable based on our repeated discussions about the situation. Supporting Sam, the player who was the subject and the taunts were directed at, has always been the top priority. In this specific instance, our team took a stand to protect him from repeated unnecessary insults that have no place in sport or the greater society. Now, yesterday, CBC News was reaching out to Acadia University for any kind of a comment. They initially said, we will not be commenting on this until there is an investigation launched, until the results of that investigation are revealed. But then after St. FX made their statements, we heard from Acadia University saying yesterday we began an investigation regarding the validity of insinuations being made about this incident. We have been in contact with the AUS office throughout the day today, and the information we have gathered is not consistent with the allegations contained in the statements made publicly by St. FX. So, Michael, the fight is obviously now over, but the war of words is still ongoing, with Acadia University disputing the claims made by St. FX.
As you say, the war of words continues. So what do we expect next here then?
Well, next we are going to be watching AUS, Atlantic University Sport, the league that governs this hockey league. And so they are expected to make some kind of a ruling about what happens next, whether there are suspensions handed down and what happens between these teams. And there is a fixed deadline for this, essentially. It's either going to come today or tomorrow, because tomorrow evening is the next time the Acadia team plays. So we expect some kind of a decision from the league before that time. Michael.
Okay, thank you for that. Brett Ruskin in Halifax.